Hello, FIFA Mobile community. Welcome to FIFA Mobile Live. We are now in our UTOTY episode. It's great to have you guys all here in the chat on the show. I can see that chat is already going wild. My name is Antwan. If this is the first time you're in the show, welcome FIFA Mobile Live. We're here on Twitch. We do reveals for FIFA Mobile. We talk about the game. It's kind of our community show here. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, I recognize a lot of names already in the chat, so welcome back. It's been a while. It's been 3 weeks. We've been playing Toddy for the past 3 weeks. We've been earning those 98s and 100s. We've been trading them in for 101 pluses, and I know some of you have been getting some higher OVRs, so great to see. But yeah, it's great to see everybody in chat. I see some names. I see Skyflax, Nifiton. I recognize some other names here. See you guys already. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope that Toddy is going well for you as an event. Just curious so far, chat. How has Toddy been? Who have you gotten? I want to see in chat. I know it's kind of been mixed for some people if you haven't gotten the players you wanted, but I know for others there's been a lot of big moments where you see that walkout and you see that player you're looking for. Yeah, just kind of curious so far to see what you guys are thinking. Obviously, we've been reading a lot of the feedback. We've been seeing what the community is saying about Toddy. It's different. It's been a different event, but at this point, we're ready for UTOTY, everybody. Like we've seen the starting 11. We know who they are. What you want to know, though, is what are their OVRs? What positions are they in? The skill boost, the stats. I know there was a big jump in stats. We went for Toddy. Some crazy items that came out, and a lot of great players. So I know when we hit UTOTY coming up, and I've got the reveal ready for you. We'll get into that in a minute. It's going to be pretty bonkers to see. Also, the other one I want to mention is Pele. The Pele event, there's about 24 hours left to go in and finish those final matches, claim your Pele. And I want to know, chat, what position did you choose? That has been the #1 question everywhere, on Reddit, on Discord, on Twitter. I feel like I've seen that question asked every single hour for the past week, is what position Pele should I get? I personally got striker because I've been using the same skill boost, and I figured I can swap out Del Piero and run a Pele Eusebio up top in my 2 strikers. And they've been really good. Obviously, they're both kind of similar builds. They're both kind of smaller, fast guys, and I might need kind of a tall target man guy. But so far, striker Pele, top notch. And I'm seeing here in chat, a lot of people went striker as well. See some people went cam, a few CFs. You see, like, when reading through a lot of the community's answers about what position, and we've got a poll as well. Make sure you drop in the poll who you chose. CF is one of the more balanced Pele positions, right? He's got the flexibility. Lucondo said it best there. You only get a slight skill boost reduction for striker or cam, and then the stats are a little more spread out across the board. But I went striker, and I'm looking here at the poll results so far. Most of you, actually note, 46% went striker, then cam, then CF. So it seems like it was pretty mixed. But overall, I think this Pele event has been a huge dub. The fact that we're getting a 108 OVR legend, and the event itself is just a great tribute to the career and the legacy of Pele and what he's brought to the game of football. And it was really nice to see all the different matches that you could play through and really relive his career. And I loved kind of seeing that journey. And then obviously ending it with a 108, which I think everybody has in their team. If you're not playing the 108 Pele in your team, you either got a full Prime Icon team or you just didn't play the Pele event. But I'm expecting to see him everywhere. So kind of nice to see, and really, really excited to see Pele in everybody's team as kind of a really nice tribute to him as well. So yeah, just reading through chat, everybody. I think everyone here is pretty much ready for UTOTY. Can I get some I was gonna suggest something in chat as a hype for UTOTY, but I realize everyone's already typing in UTOTY as the hype, so I don't need to do that. In any case, I think, chat, we are ready to hit the UTOTY player banner. That's what you guys are here to see. So we're gonna pull that up on screen right now. The UTOTY player banner with your UTOTY players and their OVRs and their positions. Take it all in, guys. We're starting at a 109 all the way up to a 112. So you'll notice we got Mbappe there as the left winger, Benzema as striker, Messi right wing, KDB at center mid, followed by Modric and Bellingham. And then we have Hernandez, Theo Hernandez there as the 110 left back, Verge at 111, Van Dijk, 109 there for Eder Militao, Hakimi at the 110 right back, and then finishing up with Courtois 111. So it was actually interesting to see the number of players in this banner that had a big impact on yesterday's Liverpool-Real Madrid game. You had, for example, Benzema scoring twice. You had Modric providing an assist. I think he got one for that Benzema goal. And then you see Van Dijk as a center back, Militao scoring, and then Courtois having a big hand in the win, and also in one of those Liverpool goals as well. But chat, who out of here excites you the most? Who are you most excited to go for? And also, what are your thoughts on the positions here? We mostly stuck to the same, but then you have Messi there as the right wing. So I'm expecting to see a lot of people excited for that right wing Messi at the 112, which should be a nice spot there. Obviously, these 112s are going to be a little trickier to get versus the 109 and the 110s, but still good to see everyone laid out in that UTOTY starting 11. So I'm seeing a lot of people here in chat. Different names, actually. Oh, I think my light went off. One sec. There we go. Oh. For some reason, the light here is kind of off. Anyways, little tech difficulties there. But yes, chat, this is the starting 11 for UTOTY. And I'm not going to get into the skill boost because I have the live build with the UTOTY event that'll show you how you're going to get these players. So let's bring up the live build, which I have on my phone right here, chat. You guys can see that. You can see UTOTY. And as you notice, chat, the UTOTY chapter that's currently in the game is turning into a UTOTY chapter. So the second tab here is going to turn into UTOTY, and then in here you get to see the sorry about that. You get to see the full starting 11 of UTOTY players. So in a nice little formation here, and you can go in and see all the stats. So I'll go into the stats in a second. I just kind of have to go through the event format because you all want to see how you get these amazing players. So this is a PvP section called Rivals of the Year. So you're going to be choosing between Verse Attack or Head-to-Head, and you're going to be playing... Sorry about that, got a little something in my throat. You're going to be playing PvP here in the UTOTY section, 15 matches per week. So you come in and you choose to play Verse Attack or Head-to-Head, and based on what you choose, that is what you're playing for the week. So you choose one, and then you're stuck with that for the week, and then next week you can choose something different. So you can go into Verse Attack, into Head-to-Head, your choice. You're going to come in here, you're going to claim your tickets. So let's come in and claim our 15 Rivals tickets, and that gets us tickets to play these matches. So once you've finished playing these matches, you're going to get rewards based on how many matches you've won. So we can see here at the top is the 15 win reward will be a 106 plus UTOTY player, and then you'll also get UTOTY tokens. So this will be a weekly reward pack as well, and I'll scroll through slowly here, chat, so you can see what rewards you're getting for this 15 weekly matches. So you can see the 12 there, 11. We'll scroll down a little slower here. 9 wins, 8 wins, 7 wins, and it takes you all the way down. We'll scroll down slowly. 4 wins here, into 3, into 2, into 1 win. So the rewards here are tiered based on how many wins you get in this rival section. So from there, you'll recognize this UTOTY Player 98 Plus is still there. So this is the same exchange format we've had before. It just kind of gets a nice little shiny UTOTY look. So the same format you remember where you get these 98s to 100s will still be there, and you'll still be exchanging them in for rewards. However, part of this is there is still a small possibility of UTOTY players being in this 101 plus exchange reward. So there's a possibility there. I'm not going to say it's a huge possibility, but it's there. So perhaps a few of you might get a UTOTY player in your regular UTOTY exchange. And this is then a new addition, is the 2 milestones. So the first milestone is the one that we've been working towards already, so the 50, and that'll get you the 109 plus. The second one that's been added here is the 20 player exchange, and that'll get you another UTOTY player. So 2 UTOTY milestones to work towards, and that'll be based on these exchanges that you've been working for here. Also, I saw a question in chat. Yes, rewards for Versattack and head-to-head are the same. It's 15 head-to-head games or it's 15 Versattack games, and you're doing that weekly. So it's based on what you choose at the start of the week. You are locked in. So you will be doing this on a weekly basis until the end of the event. So that's 5 weeks of this. And another thing you can do as well is if you want to play more Rivals matches, you can actually come in and do an exchange for 5 of these 98s, and that'll get you 5 extra Rivals tickets. So yeah, you basically will get 15 games, plus you get an extra 5, and that can help you towards getting some more rewards. And I'm just going to quickly check here, chat. I was getting the exchange to work last time. There we go. Here's the exchanges tab, and this will be kind of interesting for a few of you. So I'm going to pull up first is this 110 plus UTOTY or Icons player, and basically you'll be using 6 of these 109 to 110 UTOTY or UTOTY player, and from there you can get a 110 plus UTOTY Icon, UTOTY Prime, all the way up to the 111. So the best way for this one is to use 6 109s to then get yourself a 110 or possibly a 111. And then there's the same one here for the 112s. It's going to be 4 111s. That'll take you to a 112. So I don't expect these exchanges to be the most popular thing in the world, especially given these previous exchanges weren't a huge hit in the community. But I'm showing them there if that's something that you feel like you want to get one of these 112 UTOTY players and you have some 111s per chance that you don't want to use, which I find hard to imagine, but I'm sure there's some of you that are there. You could always use them in those exchanges. So going here through UTOTY, were there any questions on the format of UTOTY? It's quite simple. You're playing PvP every week, and based on that you get rewards, and you'll still be getting these UTOTY players with your UTOTY tokens, and then from there you'll be trading them into the exchange as you've been doing. However, you've got 2 milestones that'll both accumulate here. So if I go, can I use this exchange? No, I don't have any 109s. I was going to show the exchange in progress, but that is basically it here. So let's see. Matchmaking, yes, is based on your division rivals. So fans, as you'll notice here in Versattack, determines your matchmaking. So just a heads up there, and then you'll see in head-to-head here as well. And you do get 50,000 coins for every match as well. So chat, 12th man, I do not have 12th man for you this week, but we have something coming up in a couple weeks time that'll be 12th man related, plus some other players as well that you could probably figure out who they're going to be, but that'll be something for our next show. For now though, it's all about UTOTY, and I think you guys want to see, let's see, where the progress for a current milestone transferred to this. We'll have more details in the guide about the exact milestones, but just that you're having two of these milestones. This milestone 1 is the same one as you had before. So chat, let's go into the player stats themselves. I know a lot of you are curious about that. So let's start at the back with Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid goalie. He had an interesting game yesterday if you watched Liverpool play Real Madrid. Still one of the best goalies, if not the best on his day. And you can see the stats here with reflexes and 148 handling, 148 reflexes. Looking real good as that 111 goalie. Store packs, I can't unfortunately go into store packs for here because it is a dev build, so I can't really show the store packs, but you'll see them tomorrow. And plus we have the guide. We'll try to share as much info on that as we can, but keep an eye out for the store packs. I also don't like to show them on stream that much. I want to show just the players, the event, what you guys are really excited to see. So let's pop over to center back Militao here that scored yesterday in that match. The 109 here, the defending at 146 in physicality, likely stand out, and then he's defending skill boost, and then the pace 126, real good. So I'll pop out of there. Militao. We'll then head over to Ashraf Hakimi. I feel like I've been seeing Hakimi in a lot of these recent programs. He was in World Cup, and then he's in Toddy now. He's been getting a lot of items. So if you're a Hakimi fan, it's been a nice little run of a couple weeks. But he's the 111 here, the right back. He's got balanced, and then you can see the pace and dribbling at 142 is going to be quite a menace on the right wing. And then we go into Virgil van Dijk here, the 111 center back. Pace is a little slower than Militao, but then that defending at 146 and that 136 physicality, along with tackling. So quite similar here in terms of position and boosts, but just the higher OVR here. Then let's take a look at Theo Hernandez, left back for AC Milan. He's got pace as his skill boost, and then the 143 pace and then 140 dribbling are really the standout. So from there, we'll go into the midfield and pull up Jude Bellingham as the 110 center mid. He has long passing, 4-star skill moves, 5 and 5 with the weak foot, and then he's got the 140 passing and the 130 dribbling. Also, we got a poll as well. Who's your top defender? We also put in Courtois there, as he's technically part of the defender group when you were voting. So check that out. Who is your top defender out of that list? Ooh, so far Van Dijk is getting a lot. So our next player here we'll showcase from the UTOTY starters is going to be Luka Modric, the ageless Real Madrid generational talent, generational wonder. 145 passing really stands out there, and the 137 dribbling. He's got vision, he's got 4-star skill moves, and he's got 5 and 5 for weak foot. From there, physicality, and then at 100, defending 112, 120 shooting, and 116 pace. Also, yeah, results of the poll, Van Dijk, I think, comes out as your top defender. He's been always a fan favorite from UTOTS to Toddy to UTOTY. He's just corner kicks. I always remember playing head-to-head, and I know if someone has Van Dijk and they're putting a corner in, I know I'm not winning that corner, and it's going in. It's going in the back of the net against me. So he's a danger on set pieces. Then let's finish up the midfield trio here with KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, He's got 5 and 5 for weak foot, 5-star skill moves. He's at the 112 OVR and vision as his skill boost. So you'll see here 147 passing really stands out, the 133 dribbling, and the 130 shooting. Otherwise, pace, physicality, defending, they're okay. They're manageable, and he'll be a really, really good center mid here at 112. Then let's go into our attackers, and we start off here with the right wing, Lionel Messi. Leo here at 112. He's got the 147 dribbling, 133 pace, 132 shooting. 142 shooting, and the 137 for passing. He's got agility as his skill boost, and if you'll notice, he is at a right wing position. So taking a quick look there. And then we'll move on to Karim Benzema. Put on a clinic yesterday. And he's got shooting. He's got 4-star skill moves in this one. He's got 5 and 5 for the weak foot. And then in terms of the stats, the 147 shooting stands out, followed by the 138 dribbling. Physicality's not bad, and then pace 130 with passing at 121. Also, we do have a poll here for who is your midfielder of choice, your preference on a midfielder. There's Modric, there's De Bruyne, there's Bellingham. Let's see, who would you choose between those three? What are we thinking? De Bruyne, yep, 68%. Makes sense. He has the higher OVR, and his stats are quite nicely balanced. So let's finish it up here for the UTOTY starters with Kylian Mbappe. So he is our 112 left winger, and right away you'll see that 149 pace just really pop out. And the 145 dribbling, 141 shooting, and then just a cool 126 passing, and then the 105 physicality as well. It's only 149 pace, right? It's small potatoes. But in any case, he's 5 and 5 for weak foot, 5-star skill moves, and he's got speed as his skill boost here. So right away, I see some people throw in a couple dubs in the chat for Kylian Mbappe. Curious to see how people compare him with, say, Thierry Henry, who's another left winger in this event, and whether people see this Mbappe as the top left wing at the moment. So chat, those were the 11 UTOTY starters. These are all the players I have for you today. We will have another show in a couple weeks' time that'll go over some of these 12th man and future players from TOTY. I won't drop the name, but if you've been following on console, you likely know who are these players, what's their kind of name, and where they're going to come out. So I'm very curious to see the speculation on OVRs and stats and positions for these players that are going to come out in a couple weeks' time. And then we do have a poll here saying, what attacker fits your team the best? Is it Mbappe? Was it Benzema? Was it Messi? And so far, it looks like Mbappe is taking a solid lead there on our poll. So drop a little vote there in the poll on, out of those 3 attackers, who is your preference? And I can see some people already dropping a certain hashtag in the stream. You all know what's coming up. This is a pretty straightforward stream here, pretty quick to it. And we see Mbappe there winning the poll. But you know what's coming up, guys. It's that time. It's time for some giveaways. And we have 3 really nice giveaway players for you. You already know the hashtag. It's hashtag UTOTY. Every single time we come on stream, you guys know exactly what giveaway hashtag we're going to be running. And you guessed it, hashtag UTOTY. So the 3 giveaway players that we have available today, we'll be doing 5 winners as we normally do. We have a De Bruyne, so untradeable 112, slightly different action shot there, same stats and overall otherwise. Then the other one we're coming into is Mbappe, will be our second giveaway player. Really, I like how the action shot kind of pops out of the player item there. And then finally, 112 Messi will be the third choice here. And you can see his arm kind of come out, which is really neat. So hashtag UTOTY, everybody. you get your choice of one of those 3 players. So it's between De Bruyne, Mbappe, and Messi. You get to choose which untradeable UTOTY giveaway player you want, and we will grant that to you tomorrow if you win. So we have our first winner coming up here. We'll pop it up on screen. Let's see who we have. Sammy0198. Congrats. You have your choice of one of those 3 UTOTY players. So keep dropping the hashtag UTOTY there in chat. And I apologize, chat, if you guys had extra questions on the event. With the way chat's going here, I won't be able to see any of these questions coming in. It's just giveaway entries. But we are prepping the guide, which will have more details, so you can be fully prepped coming to Toddy tomorrow. And you can know exactly, UTOTY tomorrow, you'll know exactly what you're going to be getting, what these different milestones entail, and just overall the PvP experience. So I'm expecting it'll be kind of fun to come into to UTOTY and have 50 matches, maybe even more, depending if you do that exchange, which will be a really exciting time. So we have our second winner coming up here. Let's pull it up on stream. Perfect. There we go. It's, I'm going to try to say this one. Matisse Naganias. That was my attempt there. I always find it tricky when it's like a CZ at the end there. The one name that comes to mind is Wojciech Szczesny, has a similar ending there. So that's kind of my attempt at pronouncing. But in any case, Matisse, congrats. You're a second winner here for the UTOTY giveaway. You get your choice. Look out for a whisper from this account or from Jason or Lucondo. They will send you a message and you'll get this tomorrow. I'm curious, chat, who out of those 3 giveaway players would you want to get if you won? I feel like most of you will say Messi, but after seeing that Mbappe item and those stats, that 112 Mbappe looks like it's just a fixture at your left wing spot, especially with that pace. Oh man. So we have our third winner here coming up. We'll pull that up on stream here. Is ProBro517. Congrats, ProBro. ProBro. Try to say that 10 times fast. So congrats there. Let's see. Let's pop back into UTOTY here, just to show you guys the full look. I love what the art team did here with the full layout on the field. It's a really nice preview of what UTOTY is. So we do have our fourth winner here coming up. We'll pop that up on screen. We have Creed JK78. Congrats, that is the fourth winner here. We're going to try to wrap up really quick here in time. I know a lot of you are going to go watch these Champions League matches that are coming up. I know personally the Man City Leipzig one is interesting. I'm looking forward to jumping in and watching that. But we got a couple minutes here before kickoff. We'll get through our fifth giveaway winner here. We'll pull it up on stream. And there we go. We have J_007, 007, winning our fifth and final giveaway. Look out for a whisper from this account or Jason or Lucondo, and we'll set up this giveaway item for you tomorrow. It's your choice. All 5 winners, you get a choice of the 3, and we hope that you'll be using them in your team. So, chat, that kind of wraps it up for today. I saw someone ask about Star Pass. Star Pass is next week. It's a UTOTY Star Pass. There'll be more information on that as we get closer, so I don't have it for you ready here. Today was just UTOTY. Today was the UTOTY event. How are you getting these UTOTY players and how these really nice UTOTY players look. So it was a pretty quick stream here, but as always, I'm really happy to be on Twitch with you guys, chatting with you, show off what's going on. And we do have a special raid that we're going to go to. We're going to be raiding Luixon on his channel here. He's been doing a lot of great work in the community and helping with a lot of guides, so you may recognize him already. So we're going to raid over to his channel. But as always, chat, really appreciate it. We'll see you in a couple weeks' time for our next Toddy update. And as always, have a great rest of your day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you're in the world, and we'll take care. All right, see you guys. Bye-bye.